continue on day 15. Oh my goodness. We're just moving right along. I have a thing for Mortimer's.
Yes, you did it, Reaper. You have achieved.
I achieved what?
Your grandeur grows with every passing moment.
Evidently.
Soon, we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Okay. What are we rambling about now?
Nothing. I wouldn't dare say a thing. Your Majesty.
Uh-huh.
Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Okay. Chimera. Mirror Lady. Just gonna call you Mirror Lady. What if I did... Fiery Pumpkin! On fire today and lit. Yeah! Let's go with this today. Oh no. Back to the grind. And here we go. Whoa. Woo. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing things. I can look at it. It's a little health camp, like Greenpeace type thing. I don't know what it's doing, but it's gonna go right there. My upbeat music. Intense debates ensue as freelance engineer unveils custom designed combat robots with extensive weapon attachments. Titus last estimate states all assets of their estate to be auctioned off, invested into the diverse section of firms and NGOs. Superstar Miguel Sack wins yet another Grand Tourney trophy. Still hates racing. Racing is super done, they say during their post-victory interview. The physical fitness of children improving with each year. Oh, that's good. Ambulance gets broadside by a truck. 1 dead, 7 injured. Goodness. Foolhardy pilot attempts complicated aerial stunt. Crashes aircraft straight into the ground. That was the pilot I think we killed. Local cheese maker found dead in factories next to world's oldest cheese with several bite marks. Why would you eat the cheese? It's several... Alright, cool. Peanut allergy claims another life. Investigators suspicious of foul play. A ghastly smell leads investigators to find an odd, small, dead person. An odd, small, dead person in mansion attic. Ooh. Rowdy parties on the rise cause disturbances at various neighborhoods. Interviewing the intrepid crew, exploring the depths of the ocean. Fun! Alright. You passed the performance review, as expected, but let's not dwell on that. I'm gonna put that in my... Oh, I haven't opened this yet. Oh, it's open on the weekends. Got it. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Quota for the day. Total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping fate. Alrighty then. Put you under my radio. Evelyn D. Space, 31. In their youth, Evelyn read the works of Enver Jules, author of many fantastical adventure novels, inspired by the novel The Teenage Commander. Decided to become one, a commander that is, themselves, and drive thousands of leagues under the sea. And they did. Well, that's cool. Renee O'Shaughnessy, 27. She's a teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers. An arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as well as many of the old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. Interesting. Anson Sin. Anson loves to sin. A physician sinner. And is committed to performing all the 4 deadly sins daily. They live in a cave outside the city, avoiding law enforcement. I mean, that can be one of my under 30, I guess. She's not under 30. You're fine. Aaron J. Rawson, 23, is a drug dealer and is a small-time criminal selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want to party. Lately, they've started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out if they could concoct any new interesting blends. Not much of a loss there. Althenia is 36 and a hacker. Online alias Cryptomancer was inspired to become an IT specialist hacker by reading old cyberpunk novels. They were arrested and banned from using any computers for 15 years after they crashed the Cosmos stock market. They're still very interested in modern cryptology algorithms. Alright. 1300. Well, not necessarily fucked. We only have 2 people, or 230 who have to die. Yeah, 2 humans, 30 or younger have to die. See? We got 2 already. It's fine. And then 3 humans with scientific backgrounds. Cosmologist, 10 years, spent gazing through a powerful telescope with the stars all across the universe. Bit by bit, they become even more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation. Yeah, the crazy lady. On today's episode of Curse of the Cheese. I swear, any cheese, they just they automatically, they go in the dead. We're keeping the Curse of the Cheese alive. Ginzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Well, I need 3 people with a science background, and I think I only have... And then you're a historian. In their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general. Up until the point that they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest in societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. Maybe hacker counts as science? I don't know. It's a computer science. I would count it. Never-ending storm brews. Kade with a chance of annihilation. What is this ominous thing trying to tell me? I don't know. It sounds pretty. Let's turn the sound off for a second. The music. Maybe if we shake it enough, it'll do something. Okay. What do you do? Shake, 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 shake. Try and tell me something and I don't know what. I have no idea. I'm gonna stop shaking it because I don't think it actually does anything. I said live. That was what? How many people had to die? 3 humans with a scientific background and 2 humans aged 30 or younger. So only 5 people. Oh, but 6 humans have to die. What? Well, I can't kill the submarine commander because then, like, the entire submarine dies. And I can't kill the teacher because they're a teacher. Come on. I don't know. The historian. I mean, she's a young teacher with teaches languages to high schoolers. Come on. We obviously can't, like, murk the teacher. That's just wrong. Drug dealer. The cosmologist. This guy has been avoiding law enforcement. I don't know. That guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. Alright, cool. And then we'll get the hacker. There. Oh! Oh! Oh, it changed what it's doing! Oh no! Oh no! There's more bodies on the ground! Oh! Oh, does it tell me when people die? Like, the energy I'm putting out? Because my phone, like, kind of tells me what's going on. Oh, I don't... Okay. It tells me something. Because then there's more bodies on the ground, too. Yeah, I'll confirm that. Oh, let's keep an eye on that snow globe. More stuff's gonna happen. I'm Pumpkinhead. Let's go talk to Fate.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
One day follows another.
Just so. Even we cannot stop the constant advance of time.
I mean, time is really only based on our perception.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
You seem unexcited.
Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well.
Want me to mix it up a little?
Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
What is the origin of the rules?
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen?
Nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein create the situations themselves without our interference.
Like what the Snow Globe says.
Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium.
Okay. Who are the data mongers?
We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
If I make profiles, doesn't these essentially affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links.
I mean, if I kill a pilot, and they are flying the plane, and everyone else in the plane dies, it is directly due to I decided that the pilot died. Right? Or would other Reapers have to make the decision for those people also? And based off what criteria? How do they... I have questions.
You should consider time works a bit differently in here.
Oh. How long is a day?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity.
So, if I kill somebody who the paper says is 27, could they be 60 years old when they die because time is subjective? Or is it just some point when they're 27? Am I overthinking a little indie game? I might be overthinking this. That's a
I am
possibility.
sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Huh.
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
So, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff? Am I the doctor? Am I just the doctor? If I'm the doctor, where's my TARDIS? Can I buy a TARDIS from Mortimer?
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions.
Then I mean, to some extent, some of these things have been connected, because we've got the whole cheese story going on. The overarching cheese. But then I guess some of these characters... tell that to the spiders. Tell that to the spiders in London. Because the doctor totally murdered those spiders. Even worse than the guy with the gun. Doctor's like, yeah, no, let's go lock him in some safe room. That'll be fine as they just get too big and suffocate. Or eat each other. You know, that's... The doctor doesn't kill. Ugh.
That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Do I like being a thing? I'm a thing, I like being a thing. But also, where did my parts come from?
The store. And places.
When you just went down to the Quickie Mart and was like, oh yeah, I can pick up some lemons, some bay leaves, and a skull. A human skull. Where did you get my skull, Fate?
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic.
Is Go really that less imperialistic? I mean, in theme, sure. I mean, I guess it is. I don't know, because you're definitely still... It's still a game of wits between two people. And Go is technically more complicated, but easier to learn. The learning curve is higher on Go than it is for chess, but learning chess is harder. I'm overthinking this game so much.
Anything else?
That was a lot. I should go rest.
One more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it.
Oh, it was nothing. It was cute in Mortimer's, and I thought she'd love it. She's so cute.
Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking. Yes? What is odd about it?
Is it alive?
But of course.
What?
The toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core. That you gave a sentient creature stuck inside an immortal body to a predatory animal? Well, a tad bit horrible, if you put it that way.
Ah! I don't want to take it back because it made her happy, but oh my god. I don't want to think about this anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible person.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Good night. No. Oh, there's 400. I'm gonna see if there's anything neat at Mortimer's. You never know. Oh, there's nobody there right now.
Shiver me timbers. Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
Absolutely not. Yeah, give me the
Used
Give me
to
the coin.
belong to the ruthless Corsair Thaddeus Thatcher, this one. 'Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and lets Lacey Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day, the rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then me crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Satelanor. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I've used a coin for that. Or who I'm going to attack in a game of Magic, you know, that kind of thing. I have a coin on my desk for the next day. And how do I look? Yeah, I'm here for it. Still here for it. And a day. And back to the grind. Another day, another dollar. Hehe. Oh. Draft of a 1,000-page historical analysis of Cosmopolitan City to be published. Oh, posthumously. Oh. Slithering in are lizardmen pretending to be municipal officials. This ex-hacker shot in the street. Eyewitnesses describe a black SUV with tinted glass. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Experimenting drug dealer invents powerful hallucinogen, accidentally stumbles off bridge. Oh, well, that's his own stupidity. Body of a local center found in a cave, crashed under a pile of loot. That was not a person, that was a dragon. Higher educational standards help bring peaceful solution to simmering See? I knew keeping the teacher alive was important. Wolf to present their latest at the Talbot Film Festival. It's about humanity's desire to be wild and immortal. Okay. Oh. I think I want to try to keep that more blue than anything else. Now let's turn some upbeat music on. Yeah. Okay, 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in the techniques of a more structural nature. So that would be you and you. But I don't know anything about these people by the time if I look at it like this. No. No, I'm not doing that. No. I get to know each and every single person on this list. To the best of my... Daya is a painter. She paints nudes and nudes only. For some reason, these paintings don't sell very well, and have been playing around with the idea of pivoting to a life of sin after being inspired by the Herald of Death at a prominent center, Anson. Alright. We'll say maybe. Wayne wrote the book on economic planning. Literally, the last 5 years, they have argued for a new way to organize and systemize labor and production of resources for a different distribution of capital, which they often revolves around renegotiating regulations and corporate insight. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, what about you? Oh, Wolf! You're the Wolves present their latest at the Talbot Film Festival. It's about humanity's desire to be wild and immortal. It was born somewhere in the woods and grew up in the wilderness. On their 18th birthday, their parents took them to Cosmetol City, where they ended up spending 3 hours in a photo shop. It inspired them to make films, and now they travel the world, presenting their work at festivals and to audiences. I'm not convinced this is a person. Not convinced this is a person. Caleb Sadi Rondu? After graduation, Caleb went to work at Cedia Institution, where they've been researching strange experimental pathogens. Goals to achieve a potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. It's a pretty dangerous job, as it oftentimes involves these very... See, that could be better for humanity. Let's... I don't know. Yeah, alright. Let's... It's great. Head she dies, tail she lives. Yep, that's die. It's just the die symbol, the live symbol. So die, die, live, live, live. Alright, live. Oh! Oh, that was a bad choice. That was a very bad choice. Oh no. Oh no! Oh goodness. Oh no. So she needed to die? I mean, I can't take it back. Oh no! Hello.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I
Yes?
have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Okay.
Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not?
I think you could make an
I shall
interesting novel.
continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback.
Yep.
All the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Happy kitty.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Okay. Mortimer, I want more of your stuff.
A pleasure to see ye again.
I want the eraser.
Avast,
Because it's an eraser.
this tale is beyond reproach.
Yep.
We were sailing the high seas when we found a shipwreck. full of these off the coast of the wild wastes. 'Has power to erase even the most dreadful of mistakes. Used it to erase one of my risky love letters. And you know what? Never heard from the love interest again. Amazing little thing.
Alright. Back to the elevator. Well, it was nice talking to you, Mortimer. You're a cool guy. You know, on the day. What was the... Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, no! It's so bad! I don't... it's trying to tell me I done fucked up. Human regeneration just around the corner, or just around the corner, or just a pipe dream? More power into the Ultra Corporations, the way of the future. They can build it. They will build it. Claim director Elena Wolf dead in a fiery inferno as celluloid film stock archive. Oh no, his movie! Not his movie! Darn it! Well, that's sad. Oh my god, I have so much stuff over here. Let's put this there and put the coin. I'm never touching you again. Alright. Oh, I haven't read the note for the day. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structural method. You'll be required to demonstrate utmost precision. All humans in the bottom row have to die. Keep the chaos away, will you? I haven't read them. I can't just kill them if I haven't read them, and if I read them, I put them aside, and then I don't know where they were, and then this is just... Fate, why would you have to do this way? To learn national secrets, nobody suspects them because they're well-insured sleeper agent. It could prove catastrophic. Well, okay. We're gonna kill you. Oh, see, that was good. Okay. We got some good back. So you die. Kaiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. Decided to use their hard-earned fortune in helping the community. Supplying the impoverished region with free potato plants and helping them become self-sufficient. See, that's a good thing. Becky Smythe, efficient supply chain is the core of logistics and Dutchy being detail-oriented, is proficient in optimizing exactly these kinds of pipelines. I'm so excessively proud of this, which unfortunately has blinded them to their developing addiction to amphetamine-based focus aids. Oh. Well, let's see what happens if we kill off the bottom line like he said. Oh, but they use the whole razor. Oh! Oh, okay, but him living does more good. Alright. Alright. Go with my gut. Former world champion swimmer, who now coaches aspiring new swimmers, although they hope their teenage offspring would take more interest in swimming. The youth is locally increasingly interested in theater production. That seems... Ellie Godfrey is a keyboardist, a virtuoso, but they're also not exactly what people would call particularly talented. However, they work hard and practice a lot. Their band has started doing quite alright and has been able to quit their service sector job to become a full-time keyboardist. And the band has a fast-growing... Yeah, that sounds good. Put you in the live. You already sometimes feel like it's a thankless job. You basically handle every part of a concert production, but get very little glory recognition for all about breaking labor. As I complain, He dreams of bigger things. And oof. Big oof, buddy. Grim, serious, heavy-handed. Officer Kaufman has been described in this manner. Grim, serious, heavy-handed. I thought that was Grim talking to me, not. Officer Kaufman has been described in this manner. Almost every evaluation, they seem to get along with other police officers, but often have conflicts with those in charge. They have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. He's Robin Coffin. His name is Coffin. What if we I don't know, you want to do big things? The swimming coach? It's not really doing anything. Rhodey, he wants to do big things. Oh no, we got some more minuses. I don't have a number. His name is Coffin. Come on. What'd that do? Oh no. I don't know what to do. It's still on fire. Alright. Confirm choices. Hello.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
No, we need them.
A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer. To put us right out of business, and you out of existence?
I mean, yeah, I guess that would, wouldn't it?
Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. A peaceful time.
I mean...
Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty. I am all ears, Grim.
I have no agency.
Should you have some when we are dealing with matters much greater than you?
It shouldn't be so one-sided.
Such is the nature of loyalty.
I mean, that's not... Loyalty isn't blindly following.
Ha! Grand! A reaper demanding its due.
It's... I am a sentient being that has a sense of self. I should at the very least get a their due.
Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. See what I... Where is your sense of humor? Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
I think you might do.
Right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked the proper amount of profiles. Well done, and all that. Now depart. I have things to contemplate.
Headphones are awkwardly placed. There we go.
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate. But Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
No. I could get the clothing.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. Ye ever hear of the Dia de Muertos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mass stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
Phrasing. I like that one. Sandy Claus. I like it. Ooh. Ooh. I like that one too. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll go with that this time. I don't know. Yes, end the day. World is still on fire. The world's on fire. How about yours? Okay, newest swim disciple of yours, so aiming to reach world championship. Every stroke brings them closer. Heir of the Sewer clan chosen to star in modern adaptation of Sean Lancett's play The Tragedy of Wylan. Citizens of Aurelia getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. See, potatoes solve everything. World hunger, potatoes. Famine, potatoes. 4th grade science project, potatoes. Everything's better with potatoes. Local man dead of poisoning. Intelligence agency suspect espionage. Abusive police officer stabbed by... Oh! Oh! Oh my! Oh! Yeah, maybe the cop wasn't such a good guy. Yeah. Ready for the wilderness, asked to join the band as a drummer after end of latest tour. Oh, good for him. Clap for him. Amateur keyboardist lays down a passably acceptable keyboard solo at latest concert. You know what? Passably acceptable is getting better. And that's what matters. What really matters at the end of the day is doing what you enjoy and working on getting better. Picasso didn't become a great artist overnight. And Freddie Mercury had years of training. Every other profile has to die. What? Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? Could use a little bit of alteration and alteration every so often. I have developed just a thing for it. Grimm's just lost, Fate's just lost his frickin' mind. This is arbitrary every other. So it'd be 4 and 4 live. But I feel like if we do every other, the snow globe is gonna go nuts. Oh boy. Well, you know, looks aren't everything. But that looks bad. Ivanich Raduska. Wait. In which every other? Would I start with this one and go every other? Would I start with this one? In the middle? How? Is it like a back and the forth thing? There's so many different ways to do every other. Okay. I haven't started looking for work right after graduation, but haven't found one yet. Mainly because jobs these days require them to have previous work experience. Well, the only way to get the required work experience is to have the job they're applying to. Meanwhile, they're trained to be the world's fastest Onyx cube solver. You know what? Hang in, buddy. You got this. Ellie Ninetti, 30. A true scholar, Ellie is trying to imagine different disciples in order to uncover the truth of the world. They live the life of science, searching for the universal theory of everything. It's not going very well, as there are many holes yet to be patched, but that's what makes it fun. You know what? You got this. Zymont Zozi? He's 25. That's a name. From all of the available activities, anyone only likes watching TV, playing computer games, drinking beer, and eating pizza. Without even live streaming it all. Just because I'm playing a computer game and live streaming it doesn't mean... I mean, I am unemployed. And you know what? This guy lives. Just... No. He lives, he's fine. Jack Kojo is an office worker. Jack has lived a great and kind life. He's been working in the local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years. Ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. You know what? I want to see you do well. There's a penchant for studying in general. They're not really trying to get anywhere or achieve anything specific at the moment. They're just learning all that comes within their field of view. This approach may at least get them to the college challenge quiz team. I hope so. Some to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about the people living in the house. And they work in a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most information is sensitive and used to blackmail the way out. They do it all for their children. Crossfitter. Azera loves to be physically active, and being a crossfitter suits their lifestyle perfectly. Although the sport gets a bad rep, Azera is determined to get a great example of how CrossFit can be. No, the CrossFitter guy can die. What are morals? Well, it was the type of university freshman who's just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books, and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society morals and oh, you're that kind of guy. Okay. You live. You live. Oh, that was a bad choice? How was that a bad choice? She's a kid. I can't tell if that was bad or good. Okay, she's blackmailing people. This guy is just CrossFit. Alright, looks like I may have gotten some extra good in there. And they just want to be part of a quiz team. I mean, it looks like I'm at least at equal. So that's a thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, screw this guy. It's still on fire. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Oh, my mirror wants to talk to me.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
I'm not a killer.
Sure you are. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name.
Oh yeah.
Grim Reaper.
Yes.
Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control.
You know what?
No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
He didn't know what I would become. He just put the ingredients together.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears.
Appreciated. Now, you might
If I
find
had
this
them.
shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool, can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished, you will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
I get a first edition. Do I get it signed by the author? Yay!
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes?
Yeah.
A tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I
I'm
bid
admirable.
thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
I believe in you, buddy. I think Fate could write a fantastic novel. It'd be the next great author. Insert great author here.
Tis a storm of sails.
I can't get anything. Oh, well, that's sad. Can't get anything. That's fine. And the bar's not open yet. Good night. Back to the grind. Youth unmotivated to stay active. Claim no attractive role models left after death of beloved CrossFit. Seriously. So close to the answer, I hear the notes, but the arrangement is wrong. Oh, I like Scott. One day I'll show them. One day I'll show the whole world will know. Local youth comes in second global Onyx cube solving. I'll get next year. Oh, good for him. A house fire caused by faults of the electrical equipment claims the life of a youth. Oh, sad. Nation's wealthiest prosecuted as damning information surfaces at the house of a dead housekeeper. Ooh. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. R/that happened. That did not happen. That's not how that works. Central Cosmopolitan University quiz team suffers major loss in group stages. Started search for new. Hey, she wanted to get on the quiz team. I hope she gets it. Come all, ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. Cool. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Use all natural fertilizers. My 3 demons coming from the facts have to die. Counting on the action of your judgment. 3 humans have to die. I can just do 3, that's fine. Air Force Captain. Evan was born and raised in McIntyre Air Base. Loves the thrill of flying planes, intense combat situations. The family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child. Rarely taking any time for themselves. You know what? He sounds like he's a good dad. Bartender. Iwo Shornenson. Wishes to become the greatest bartender in the world. No, that would be the girl downstairs. They constantly perform to the regulars, juggling bottles and setting various liquids on fire. But they have yet to finish one performance without something breaking. If the dream was strong, we'll put you in the maybe. Pharmacist. Roy's job is to recommend which over-the-counter medicines people should take. After getting some extra money from several herbal supplement producers, they now exclusively suggest the real drugs contain chemical... No, you can die. You can die. People will die because of you. Don't tell people to stop taking their antibiotics. Bad. Ahmad has never been happy with the status quo, as in with whatever they currently happen to have. They've always been aiming higher and further, experimenting in various different fields in order to find new ways. You'll live. You sound like a cool dude. Trying to help crops grow stronger, faster. End world hunger and whatnot. And has worked as a judge for 20 years and loves their job very much. Not so much because of the bringing of justice, because of the political power the position brings. And likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Oh. Did you put people behind bars who didn't need to be behind bars so that you could boost your numbers so you could get reelected? Bad. Bad. Bad, what was your name again? Anna. Bad Anna. You die. Stephen Ashby is a statistician. Stephen lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant. Yeah, screw that judge. That judge can be unalived. No. Bad. Lives and breathes statistics. Oh, I already read that. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Yeah, I dig you. I dig you, man. You do you. Works on a farm where they do the usual farm stuff. They used to work at a high-stress economics position, but got really sick of the anxiety and decided to swap it out for some tranquil manual labor. That was a pretty pointless job anyway. Yeah, we'll kill off the bartender. What does the bartender do? Oh, hey! I got some good out of his death. That's good. No! That's not what I meant to do! No! I wanted you to die. Dang it. Stupid marker. Well. Frick. Fine. That was not what I wanted to do. Dang it. You die. Yeah, that gave me more blue crosses. You live. Hey, there's some more blue crosses. Dang it. Let's end world hunger. Really? Really? More productive crops is a bad thing? How? Math guy. I don't think you're very accurate, Snow Globe. You're not very good at this.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform.
I'm sorry?
Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess.
Yes. Alright.
Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you some more questions?
Questions. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
No, the judge I killed, I accidentally let the pharmacist guy live.
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
What if it's bad?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness.
That's
And
terrifying.
Nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects.
Except obviously some of these deaths have different effects on the world at large. To some degree.
Any other questions? Not in the sense that humans consider it, no. Hardly.
Oh, that's sad.
Any other questions? Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
Yeah.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful.
Yeah, I'm a little confused on the Fate as an atheist. Yes, a actual god who handles life and death is an atheist. No, Fate, you should really believe in yourself some more. Man. I know I have a hard time believing in myself, but if I were like an actual god, I think I'd be able to do it a little bit better. An atheistic god.
Even if it sometimes ends up being fatal.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Unlikely.
That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have.
Fair.
Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself.
I wasn't expecting such a metaphysical conversation with a video game.
At least until all matter ceases to be.
Is art pointless?
Everything is, nothing is. What is the difference? Any other questions?
Ignorance and apathy? I'm good.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Alright. Hey, can I get a raise?
Cord blimey, you're looting all me wares.
I want the cactus.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti.
The exalted land of
Just to
cacti.
get me flanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. It did
Okay.
not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
It moves? Traveling cactus. I have some questions about my cactus. And the day. Let's do 2 more days. 2 more days. Oh. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. You'll figure it out yet. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today. So I leave it up to you. Cool! I get to come up with my own ideas. But that does not look promising. That's a lot of dead bodies currently on fire. Fancy flying conveniences, government responsible for due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. Herbal supplement industry booming. People somehow even more sick than before. I didn't mean for him to live. Experimental farmer arrested for poisoning acres of farmland with homemade fertilizer. What? 23-year-old cashier. Citra takes all the shifts at the coffee shop they're physically able to take so they can afford to buy deluxe cat food for their 5 cats. It's hard to remove all that cat fur before going to work, but so far, it seems they haven't gotten any customer allergic reactions. You know, I care about her cat. Cactus, the most beautiful of plants. Sharp like a blade, strong as a shield. Heavy metalwork. Do you like? Literary correct. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onward that their best friends will only be found in the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. What? Private detective. They all always had a problem with authority, which is why they got fired from their previous police job for insubordination. I prefer to work alone anyway. Started an investigation firm hoping to catch dangerous criminals, but mostly get hired to follow cheating spouses and take incriminating photos. Luik fled a military conflict to Cosmopolis City at a young age, working many odd jobs until they met and married respected avant-garde filmmaker Oscar Luke, who formed an unbreakable creative team, producing one film a year. Oscar often being the decisive and innovative half of the duo. Ah! The lamp shows the effect of. Oh! I need to get the lamp then. Hythe Omdal. Hythe lived in a small village for a long time. After the death of their trusty dog, they moved to the big city to pursue the app scene. That's why they have made a ton of useless mobile apps. Perhaps app number 98 will finally be successful. Oh, you know, I have high hopes for you there, buddy. So, well, it's, oh, come on. Dang it. Alright. What about you? The filmmaker. That should be a good thing, right? Art? Yes! Yes, it is. Sweet! Cashier and her cats? Yay! More good. Maybe he'll make an app that's great. Oh, really? How can an app be that bad? Oh, Fate's not there. Meow. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty, aside from Lady Pongton snoozing at a table. Hey, kitty. Oh.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation.
Oh, so we can take vacations. Well, that's nice to know.
It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Where can I get vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there?
Ugh.
Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it. So, perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
What? Are you saying I don't get a I have to work 7 days a week and I don't get a vacation? I don't even get holidays? Heck, I haven't even gotten paid overtime. I guess I am paid daily, but still, I haven't been paid overtime. This office needs to unionize. This is terrible.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive.
I have feelings. I have a sense of self. Therefore, I am alive. Because what is life, really? Just other than the ability to perceive. I can perceive, therefore I am alive.
But what
That's
of
solid
the
logic,
conduct
right?
Overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Awesome. And you even admit that I can think. I think, therefore I am.
Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Now I guess if it's the weekend, before I put the carts before the horse, I'm gonna go get a drink. I am funny. Let's say hi to Mortimer first.
You're such a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
I don't have the money for that. A fancy suit. Bright-tie edition. Well, I'm gonna go up to the bar. Oh, hello.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay.
And who are you?
Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian the Eradicator?
You sound like an ass.
My, the fangs on this one. Maybe you'll finally be the one who doesn't turn out to be a pushover. Don't imagine I'll take you under my wing, though. I don't need an oblivious apprentice who can't figure out which end of the marker to use.
You literally just hit. It's not even a marker. It's a stamp. It's skull or onk. Skull or onk. Die or live. It's not hard. You sure you get to control the balance of life and death literally in your hands, but it's through paperwork. It's a meaningless office job.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale.
Well, seeing how we have to do this literally every day for the rest of humanity, might not be a bad way to go about doing it. It's for some of us even longer than humanity, because you've got the plant department that's been around since things could photosynthesize. I imagine there used to be a dinosaur department.
I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
Amos, what do you think of fate?
A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutia.
You feel good about using the word minutia? You feel good about that? Was this entire spiel just so you could use your word of the day calendar?
And the fondness for regulations. I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no, always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss.
Uh-huh.
Blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus. canvas of cosmos.
That's not what we're supposed to do.
Temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
I love we go 1 minute from using the word minutia to meat prison.
It's called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Do you ever think of the consequences?
Consequences. I follow the rules handed from above, as do we all. There is no other option. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die.
I have to die eventually.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful way. Humans are pretense and artifice. Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Well, you're a pompous dickweed, aren't you?
Damn, stranger. Your makeup skills are out of this world.
Oh yeah, I am wearing a...
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
It's obvious,
is.
huh?
At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it?
Work is work, I guess.
That's fair.
So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish people didn't have to
Hang
suffer.
on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't opened
Guy was
it
a real-
in years.
Yeah. That guy was a riot. You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks. Congratulations.
You read the news helping me make
I
decisions.
just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Life with no choices?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Skullifus?
It's not a tale the Jedi would tell you?
I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Okay.
Okay. So Skullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die.
Hmm?
They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going.
That sounds like why they switched to markers.
Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar?
No, I'm trying to get the little snow globe back to all pluses.
In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out. I'm glad, stranger. May this story fill you with determination whenever you need it. Besides, As long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain? Yeah, real soon I'm gonna complain about how long it takes the bartender to make me a dang drink.
Well, good luck.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. Anyway, I'm off to sleep. See you later. Probably not, though.
Well, that was a conversation. I need a drink after that.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster. Back again to delight my eye.
Yeah.
Oh, so 3 weeks down already. That's quite an achievement. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual.
Doesn't that make you suspicious?
A little, actually.
All of it lumbering onward, unceasing, unfeeling, a deadly machine grinding lives to dust? Pretty spooky, if you ask me. What if the choices made were incorrect? Yeah, leave it to uptight, soulless bureaucrats to decide what's right.
I mean, that's fair.
One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
Do you have something to do with who's talking to me, Mimir? Watching you. No.
That
What do you think about that guy?
Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own?
That's fair.
They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Thank you.
At least
I
when it
was
comes to
right.
the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem responsible.
You'd think your profession needed conscientious workers, right?
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
Right.
What else you got in mind?
Yeah, I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
Corpse Reaver.
If you value your sanity, you don't ever want to learn the ingredients of this cocktail.
I'll drink it alone. Electrifying, a burst of liquid lightning blasts through your nervous system. If you had one, that is. But you don't. Every bone begins to vibrate. Vibration builds in a feedback loop until it feels like you might shatter at any moment. It's but a trick of the mind. It soon abates. Where are we going now?
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I like her. Little Reaper. Alright. Get some sleep. And the day, do one more day. See what we got at Marmor's. God, that looks bad. I've got private developer. Instagram. Finally, I filtered to remove my face completely from photos. Dies from blood poisoning after accidental stabbing themselves with a pen. Attack of the Deadly Pastry. Coffee shop patron goes into amplified shot, ingesting cat hair with cake. Come on. Bull. A breakthrough imminent. Promises founder. Cozy Bohemian Waffle House gaining popularity. Check it out. Alright. Anyway. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of most important. Let the right person live. Okay. Alright. Stay-at-home parent. Stays home raising their kid after the death of their spouse. Rough going mentally and physically. Making do things to support network, friends, and family. Money launderer? He opened a Waffle House in the middle of the Cacti Valley to have a reason to claim illegal income. But you get the Cactus of Shame. Cactus of Shame? Mobster. Yeah, screw you. Poacher? They find a way to make a decent living with the skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats with their fingers. Hire a therapist. IT architect researcher. He's founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, the foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence. We don't need a computer uprising. I'm gonna break the rules. Oh, I got both. Oh, wait a minute. I got both. Hey! Good pass. Yes. Do what you want to me, Fate.
When did you last smell the fresh scent of blossoming lilacs?
I don't think I've ever smelled
Heard the
lilacs.
soft cooing of a puffy bird with a bright plume?
Also not sure if I've ever
Felt the soft hum of the earth, yearning for attention.
Nope.
The nature of everything. Oh, proud reaper. Sometimes you cut too deep.
I mean, I try, I guess. Let's do my crow face. I like my crow face. Let's do that one. No, she's made a mess. Oh, yeah, I know the field toy. I'm sorry, buddy. No,
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having.
I'm glad.
Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter.
Okay.
So, off you go.
Alright. But I didn't get paid because I didn't do the thing. Well, I'm still gonna check on Mortimer's.
Doubloons will get ye anything, mate.
No, I tried. I guess it's just them again. You know, I think I still have a little bit of money. I could try a different drink.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all. Sure, what's your poison?
I think I already had a Bloody Gary. I think.
This? Really gotta distill the spirits well in order to achieve flawless flavor.
Taste hits you with its incredible indescribability. It has an eerie etherealness that blends with an exceedingly high net worth. Underlying the mixture, you sense an ambiguous Baroque scuttlage. The whole experience sent a shiver down your spine.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
So I think that means I've had like all the drinks. I'm gonna hit the hay and I will call it there. My little part 3 of Death and Taxes. That's fun. I think next we're gonna try to aim for getting the lamp. We're gonna save up for the week to get the lamp. And that way we can use the lamp to try to make sure that we are getting more of the little blue pluses than the little red minuses. Because I want the snow globe to cease being a fire globe. Snow globe should not be on fire. That's like the opposite of what a snow globe should do. Like literally the opposite. So maybe I'm just really overthinking this, but this is fun. This is a really, really fun game. Yeah. So we'll come back to this. Bye, Nee. No, why are we not? Bye, everybody.